Is the crypto bull run over? I think this is something that has seriously entered most people's minds during the current phase that we are in. And personally, I'm going to get to the answer at some point in this video, but I wanted to show a few indicators that actually lead me to believe, well, hang on a minute. I think, we're not done in this market yet. We've had quite a few anomalies also sort of happen during the bull market itself. Some black swan events that have kind of been a bit crap and really sucked. But in general, I think we're still in a good place. Now, I want to also look at historical data and go back in time and look at other market cycles. Although I still believe every cycle is always a bit different. Nothing is ever going to be the same. And, the 4-year cycle is something I still do believe in. However, every bull market cycle itself feels and always behaves completely differently. So firstly, we can see looking at DEX volume here, this is all of the different chains on DEX. So this isn't looking at any centralized exchange volume at all, but just the sort of the high risk side, the degenerate side, where all the euphoria sort of high risk money flows like Solana and things. We can see so far, month on month is diminishing. So we're seeing that volume diminish. We're not getting all the market makers switched on. We're not getting all that retail liquidity re-enter the market. So of course we can see December was super good. January was really, really good too. November also was a good month. But right now this kind of feels like July, August, September and October, or sort of last year. So everything just feels a lot worse than it did because of what we recently just had when all things were, green, everything was up high, looking strong, looking good. But yeah, is the bull run over? Is the crypto market dead? Is it like going to come back? What can actually happen here? Another thing I also like to look at when these markets do flow down is, for example, the volume of just views on my YouTube channel. Now we can see if we look from like May 11 to 2024 to November 2024, these views were seriously flat, like quite stagnant. Not many retailers were interested. Not many new unique people were sort of entering the market and curious. Then we had November where things started to ignite in a bullish way. And we can really see this is where the market sort of upticked and views went up massively. Right now, in February and March, all these views have diminished and are even looking more boring and worse than it did in like April, May, and even like June of 2024. So everything is feeling and looking bearish in terms of what the data is telling us. If we also look at over here, how to buy Bitcoin, the term globally on Google Trends, we can see that it peaked in November of 2024. So things went up massively and right now it's scaling back down, back towards sort of September, July, August of 2024. So the overall macro interest is down. People are not interested when things aren't exciting. But the thing is, we're still, in terms of our year-on-year growth, we're still looking seriously good. You can also see the fear and greed index here. We've actually tapped into extreme fear for the first time in forever on the fear and greed index chart on CoinMarketCap. So this could also be another bullish indicator to potentially get back into the markets and dollar cost average. Not financial advice, of course, but we're really seeing a new potential entry point if this market will resume. Now, I want to look at the BLX chart, look at our logarithmic regression band here. Now, firstly, we can see what happened in 2021 is basically Bitcoin had its incredible run, right, from around September. Bitcoin went up incredible amounts from September 2020 all the way up to $64,000, went up 500%. Things were great. Everyone was happy. Then Bitcoin actually crashed 55% before then going up again and making an all-time high. So it went up 134% and actually hit $70,000. It surprised everyone. So this was a huge shakeout event. Think how many people panic sold right here, sold everything, then boom, that market switches right back on. Now, I'm not saying for sure that we're going to see exactly that happen, right? But when we look at our logarithmic regression band, it does assume that at the very top here, Bitcoin could potentially hit $150,000 before we actually break away for a real bear market. Right now, it's still an option. It's still on the cards because Bitcoin hit $110,000. It came down momentarily to $77,000, which is only a 30% correction. And historically, a 30% correction is completely normal for crypto, for Bitcoin. So this correction is normal. I don't want you guys to panic over this particular movement. 30% in the crypto markets for Bitcoin. That, if you're looking at 2017 cycle, this is easy. This is easy for you guys. I mean, if we look at some of the corrections in 2017, we can see here we had a big correction. And look, that's 39%. We can see there was another correction in 2017, 41%. So there were multiple corrections. And there used to be way more corrections for Bitcoin back in 2017, back in 2013. You can go all the way back over here. Even 2020 had its big corrections before the major pumps. You can see, look, if we look at this 2020 correction here, it was 31%. Now, you could argue, yeah, we've had a few other corrections in this market. We had one here where it went down 33%, but it was a slow process. And we've had one here where it's gone down 28%. It could also be very similar to what we just saw happen in summer, where Bitcoin rallied up to 75K, it came back down to 50K, it got a bit boring. And it's interesting because it was actually in March where it started to do that, and then it picked up again in September. So could it do the same thing? I'm really starting to think, are we going to mirror what happened in March 2024 and see it all over again for 2025 March? Are we just going to sort of come down to 70K and wait until sort of September before everything switches back on again and have a delayed bull run? That's something that could happen. These are all different things that could happen. We could come up, down, correct, up, down, and then back up. This could be a 3-4 month window of boring markets, sideways, downward price action, volatility, or we could just shoot up for the stars, hit our target, and then the bull market's over. Done. So it depends how you want it to happen, quickly and fast, or to just sort of gradually grow more and more organically, and then see that extra bump to the upside. Now, the good thing is we did correct here at 77K, bounce back, and Bitcoin did actually move to the upside. If we go down below 68K, 70K, then I'm going to start getting a little bit scared. We don't want to see that at all. Going any lower than that would be pretty bad and pretty bearish in my honest opinion. But 66K could also be a very interesting area for like dollar cost averaging in to Bitcoin and crypto. So yeah, that's another thing as well that really sparked some interest. We're not in a true bear market, guys, because we're not in the green area of this logarithmic regression chart. And when I show you this chart here, this little upside down sort of blue cross here is that sort of golden opportunity of a lifetime to get into Bitcoin. And it happens usually momentarily every single cycle. It happened in 2018. You can see it happened in 2022 as well, where we get these little short spurts where we enter this green logarithmic regression just here, as you can see. Like, for example, you could have got into Bitcoin at 3.4K, which is where I literally bought during that COVID crash. Sorry, I actually bought at March 2020, my first whole Bitcoin right around here. And yeah, that went into that green logarithmic regression. Fast forward, 2020 bear market, falls down to 16K in that upside down cross right here. Upside down cross is where I really think you do get that short window of accumulation to potentially ape in. We've not seen that yet, and I think that could be for next sort of bear market anywhere between 30, 40, 50K. So it is just a patience game. No one truly knows what's going to happen. We had the Bybit hack, we had Trump also mess around. The markets have just been a bit rubbish. So yeah, for sure, I don't think this market is dead. To see Bitcoin at 83K, when 2 years ago Bitcoin was at 27K. Crypto isn't dead. Crypto is not going. It's not gone. It's very much alive. It's very much strong. It's just a feeling in your head that is messing with you. It's the perception. It's the feeling, ruining your logic, invalidating everything, and making it feel like it's the end. Anyways, guys, also want to talk about very quickly Patreon. Become a patron down below, guys, if you wish to make more money in this market. We've got indicators, signals, alphas, ICOs, just everything that you need to potentially grow. It's $4 a month minimum to get into the Patreon. There'll be a link down below, but this will give you all the juicy stuff, for example, like trading signals. And you can see just yesterday, some of the traders in my Discord channel, which is linked down below as well, have been making some incredible gains. You can also talk to me through the Patreon. You can talk to us through the Discord, but you can just see these insane wins through the Discord itself. So Jacob's Crypto Clan is the Discord. I'm Jacob, by the way. So please do join. You know, we've really worked hard creating this community. And yeah, we're not going to stop. We're going to keep on pushing to grow as much as possible, create this community to help thousands of people enter the Web3 space and also have opportunities in these markets. We've got big things coming, new indicators are coming. We've got some really nice things coming, which can hopefully help you sort of prospect in this market and find prosperous opportunities in this market as well. Have a little look. This might help you achieve that time, location, and financial freedom that you've been looking for. Of course, the top package is $100 a month. I do appreciate it's quite expensive, but you're investing in knowledge. You're investing in knowing what might happen next. You're investing in your own future at the same time. The crypto degen package is just $4 per month. You can see we've already got quite a few members there signed up. But yeah, it's totally up to you guys. I would recommend just going with whatever suits you. Yeah, each tier will provide benefits. We did just do a $3,000 giveaway as well, and we do have more giveaways coming up. If you're also looking to save money, do consider trading with KSEX, lowest trading fees in the market, globally accessible, KYC free. KSEX is where I do my futures and spot trading. Do recommend it because they've got the lowest fees in the market, which will save you hundreds of dollars over your lifetime sort of value in crypto. So it's worth also checking out. You might get some major sign-up bonuses too. So check that one out down below. Just want to say thank you to all the existing patrons and anyone that does consider signing up. We will be working very, very hard to push this Discord and serve you guys as well as we can. You can see so far, so good. Even in this terrible market, people are still making some very, very good gains. You can see people are going short because of all the indicators we've got. People are going short here on KSEX. Some people are, pretty much everyone is going short at the moment in the market, and you can see it is paying off for them. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. Subscribe, like, comment, and let me know down below. Do you think the market is dead? What do you think will happen next in the market? I really want to hear from your thoughts. Bye for now. Peace.